Rose One here. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to show you all my model car collection. And though I've sold about four of them, I still have pictures of the ones I've sold. And total I've have about 22, or at least one I'm building right now. So anyway, let's get started. So the first one I built was a 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429. My first model kit. The details aren't that great. It was kind of, it's a little rudely put together, but it got my interest in modeling at first. So it was a good first kit. Second kit, it's a picture of it. The 302 Mustang Boss. As you can see right here, I did a terrible job with it. So I was still trying to figure out how to build kits, and you can definitely see I am definitely a novice in that one still. Let's just say I sold it for pretty much scrap parts for people who wanted Boss 302 things. Third kit I got was a SRT8 Challenger. Now this one was one of my. It was starting to where I'm starting to get a little bit of quality on it. It's still not that good. I decided to plastic tip the hood. Wasn't a good choice, but I keep my models how they are. I try not to mess with them so I can see progress. It looks good for the most part, but it's a little bit of Mopar for my interest. The fourth one I decided to get a little adventurous with and get a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo. This was a curbside kit. First time I saw one, I thought all kits had engines in them, but I was wrong. Nice kit, puts together really nice. I did a decent job on it. The details aren't there. I add little custom red. See if you can see that, red seats, and I love Evos, so I had to build that one. Let's see, the fifth one I built was a 2006 Mustang GT Hertz Edition. It was good. I started to really go for quality on this one, and it was good, but it wasn't that good, so I sold it. And honestly, I wasn't that attracted to the car. I didn't really find it that appealing. It was more like one of those kits where I just need to build something to get my mind off. And then the sixth car I built was actually, I sold it again. I sold another one. It was a Hemi Cuda. This car, again, I wasn't that fond of, so I decided to sell it. But it turned out pretty well. You can see in the pictures, I think I sold it for like $20. So nice amount of money, I guess. I made back a little bit. And the next one I got made was a custom car. I tried to model it off of a guy I saw on Instagram. His name's LOL50, and he had a Tiffany blue Mustang GT. Anyway, I got kind of close to it. I didn't lower it as he did. I lowered the back, but I couldn't the front. So anyway, I like this, one of my favorite kits, to be honest. Let's see. Next one I decided I wanted a GTR, and I didn't know what color to get, and I love green, so I decided to go with green, and this is another one of my favorite cars. I put it together pretty well. I love the black wheels, neon green. Just a nice car, to be honest. Again, really great car. Let's see. So that's pretty much the first part. The second parts is when, let's see. Give me a moment. Let's see, next kit I built was one of my favorites, is a 2010 Mustang GT. This one, I love this body style. In fact, I'm building another one just like it, except for I'm going to lower it and kind of make it a lot more custom than what I've previously done in the past. Great kit. Loved it how it came together. Beautiful looking car. I'd build three more of them easily. Next one I built was a 1968 Charger. I wanted a newer Charger, but they don't have those out. Hopefully they get a Hellcat out or something, or SRT8. But in the meantime, I decided to build a classic Charger RT, and I put the 440 in it. So beautiful car, very fun. I might sell it later. I know a lot of people like these, but they're not my favorite car. And the next one I built, the last one I sold, was a Ferrari F40. I decided to paint it white. And again, it was one of those cars that I just need something to build. I was wanted to build pretty badly, and it's the most decent one. I think I got it for like $15, so that was a plus two. And after that came the 2010 Chevrolet Camaro SS, and it's a good kit. I'm thinking about selling it. Not my favorite looking car, but I need something to build, and it turned out really well. The paint's really good on it, and I customized it just a little bit, but it looks good. I think I might keep it around, or I might sell it. Haven't thought on too much on that. The next one, now this one I actually took to the fair and got first place at, and it's a Ferrari, LaFerrari, from 2014. And I painted it, I pretty much kept it all stock. I painted the wheels and the paint, or, the body. But besides that, it's pretty much all stock. I had to glue this down because this was warped. But I love this build, and I got first place for it. So I'll definitely keep this one. Definitely a beauty. Let's see, the next one is one I actually got over in Europe, in England of all places. Is a 2009 Viper ACR. This one was a lot of fun to put together, challenging, but a lot of fun. I actually entered it in the fair with the LaFerrari, and it didn't take place. I think just because of the paint, I didn't use Tamiya. I used testers, and I mean, you can see where the paint's not that good, or maybe you can't, but anyway, it was a fun car to build, and I really liked building it. It was a good one. Let's see. Next one is Next one's a 2016 Camaro SS. I decided I like this body style a lot better than the 10s, and it was good. I entered it. I believe I received third place with it, and pretty nice, pretty good, nice paint. I did a pretty good job with it. Anyway, on to the next set of cars. Next one is one I wanted a Lamborghini, but I didn't know which one to get, so I got the Murcielago, the SV edition. And this one, I decided to go with a dark blue color, just because I really like it. And beautiful car. I didn't do too well with it. It's kind of a difficult build. The doors are kind of misaligned. But besides that, it turned out great. Missing a couple decals, but one of my favorites. Definitely a beautiful car in real life. The next one is I like Camaro IROX, and I'd say 1983, and I painted black, gloss black. The paint is really good on it. I painted the bottom gold, and it turned out good. I probably would have entered the fair, but at the time the wheels were jacked up, and there is a little smudge on the windscreen here. But besides that, it looks pretty good. No complaints. I thought I did pretty well with it. And let's see. Next one. Next car is a 2016 Corvette Stingray. This one was a simple kit, really easy to put together. I didn't have any issues with it. Although I did have issues. The paint, I decided to put a tester's bottom, and the top wasn't meant for that. I put the Tamiya on top, so the paint shriveled up and it looked like crap. Sanded it out, but I couldn't save it for the most part. So it is what it is. But it's still one of my favorite cars. The last bunch of cars here. Put them off to the side. The next car after that is another Evo. I loved it. I loved the Evo so much that I had to go grab another one. It's the final edition. Really good build. I love Evos, so worked out great. Love the wheels. This one I really tried hard, and I actually got third place on it, or second place, one of those. Third place actually, and I think it was because I masked off around the vents, so he took off for that. But good build, loved it, and I mean, it's one of my favorite cars. It sits low. It had a lowering style. So the next one after that is the M3. I have this is an 80, 85, 89, 86 M3. And I painted orange. Love this color. Love the look of it. It turned out okay. I got second place, which I think was a little... I mean, the paint matches it, but the details not so much. But I put the roll bar in there, and it's pretty good. Looks nice. I don't really... 80s cars are kind of, I don't know, kind of a dark time, I think, for car history. But the BMW M3 definitely put a name out there for itself, and it looks great. Next car, I built it and put in the... fair along with it was a 68 Mustang GT. Not my favorite car, to be honest, but both of those won me second place, and very beautiful. The paint turned out great. The details, I could have done a little bit better, but it turned out all right. I chose this color. It's like a candy red, very bright. Turned back, looks great. I did a good job on this one, I feel, and yeah, so on to the last finished car was a, this one I looked for a while and couldn't find it, but a C6 Corvette ZR1. This one I really took my time. I decided to make it pretty much stock. I did the bottom pretty well. I made sure most things, and then even inside I didn't use the, maybe you can't see that, but I didn't use the graphics. I just painted it so it's like gray seats and dashboard, and really turned out great. One of my favorite cars. I didn't customize it at all, just stock. And the this is the last finished car. Like I said, I'm building another 2010 Mustang. I think I'm going to make it low to the ground. Suspension's pretty much touching the bits. I think I'm gonna have to cut off some of the tires. I'm gonna put a roll bar in there and paint it kind of a matte finish or something. And you'll probably see the video within 6 months or so. I'm getting that all finished. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there with the coronavirus going around and whatnot. Hopefully, we get over it soon. All right. Thanks for watching.